Muy buena gente, seguimos. Bien, me estoy partiendo ya el culo porque es la segunda vez que empiezo el capítulo porque está todo correcto, todo bien, no había ningún problema y justo cuando voy a encender, o sea, empiezo a grabar, me saltan 2 o 3 carteles de que si quiero conectar los cascos a la tele, no sé qué, le he dado que sí, se han desconectado, qué follón, macho. Bueno, quitando esta pequeña anécdota, gente, seguimos por aquí, por el Presidium, gente. Ya sabéis que estuvimos hablando con un montón de NPC. Aprendimos a correr, por cierto. En plan, súper bien. Y, gente, lo voy a ir contando mientras vamos moviéndonos, gente, porque si no, ya os digo, esto va a durar 200.000 años, gente. Bueno, era la idea principal, vaya,
I've
pero...
had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Vale, es interesante que ese tipo de conversaciones nos las traguemos también, gente, porque a veces podemos desbloquear misiones secretas, gente, de diálogo así random. Mira, ya que podemos correr. Vale, de ahí hemos venido, era para ir a la parte de arriba. Vamos a ver esto dónde lleva. Yo espero que no haya que darle, ¿no? A ver. Vamos...
Welcome, I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Vale, los servicios de la consorte, gente. Una de dos. O no me acuerdo o era demasiado joven como para pensar en un sentido, ya sabéis, picantón, pero... Cuidado, ¿eh? A ver, espérate.
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Veis, es raro, gente.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Tío.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Vamos a preguntarle sobre la consorte, gente.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
¿Veis, gente? Ahí hay un rollito muy raro, ¿eh?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Vale.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Veis, gente, tiene un rollo muy raro esto, ¿eh? Pero esta nos da información para una
It
misión.
appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Bien, gente. Pues creo que con esto iniciamos una de las primeras misiones secundarias que nos van a dar por aquí, gente. Ya podemos hablar con...
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Es muy raro, gente.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Estas son las arillas, como sabéis, gente.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Venga, vamos a hablar con la consorte, gente. No vamos a perder mucho tiempo, que llevamos ya 5 minutitos, ¿eh? Mira, qué guapo, tío.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Yo creo que sí, ¿eh, gente?
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Sí, sí, tranquila, ¿eh? Vale, gente, pues tenemos la primera misión secundaria, ¿verdad? Sí. Aquí la tenemos. Habla con el general Septimus, que está en el antro de Chora, gente, uno de los bares de los que nos hablaron en el capítulo anterior. Vamos para allá, papi. ¡Corre!
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
Muy bien, gente. Pues ya esta parte la tendríamos hecha. ¿Qué os parece si vamos...? Deberíamos de hacer algo de la misión principal y después... No... Venga, sí. Vamos primero a la misión principal. Venga, gente. Bueno, es que en realidad si vamos... No sé qué hacer, gente. Estoy hecho un lío, ¿eh? No, vamos a hacer primero la secundaria, gente, porque... No tengo yo claro si aquí ganaba algún tipo de información importante o interesante para el tema de las conversaciones en los diálogos de la misión principal, que nos podrían venir bien para que la misión saliera a nuestro favor y tal. Así que no estaría de más, como las vamos a hacer igualmente, gente, llegarán más tarde, más temprano las misiones principales, pero vamos a intentar hacer la secundaria, gente. Vale, pues tenemos que ir ya a los distritos, gente. Por aquí vamos a coger también un montón de secundarias, es que así podemos hacerlas ya ¿Cómo? Amigo, vale. Entonces si nos manda automáticamente al... Tenemos que ir primero al de eso. Pues nada, gente, no he dicho nada. Let's go. ¿Dónde está? Estaba allí, ¿no? Esta torre de aquí en medio, ¿verdad que sí, gente? Este, insisto, no quiero hacer spoiler, pero es importante, ¿eh? Para la historia es la estatua aquella de un relé de masa. Aquí está la torre, gente. Creo que en el remaster habían cortado los tiempos de carga de los ascensores, donde antes te contaban cositas. Uy, qué mal está eso.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Vale. Ahora lo podemos dejar para tragarnos la chapa que nos quieran contar, gente, que yo votaría por dejarlo, gente. ¿Cómo? Ah, vale, esto nada. Mirad qué chulo, tío, gente. Esto es donde se reúne el consejo, gente. Mirad qué guapo, tío. ¡Oh, mira, Garrus, gente! Ahora hablaremos...
Saren's
Vale.
hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Oh, este es Garrus, gente. Este tío mola, ¿eh? Ya veréis. Este va a ser uno de los integrantes de nuestro grupo. Solo voy a dar ese pequeño spoiler.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Vale, no podemos seguir hablando con él, gente. Ya veréis que este va a ser perita, ¿eh, gente? Ya veréis. No, mira, han añadido... Esto no estaba, por ejemplo, los efectos estos de agüilla. Es que son muy simples, ¿no? Pero vaya, por lo menos dan un poquito más de ambiente. Está muy chulo, ¿eh, gente? Me gusta, me gusta. A ver, con este... Ah, no, no. No es el mismo. Mira, mira, mira. Buah. Vale, ahora vamos a tener una pequeña reunión con el Consejo. Ya se ve que está compuesto por las tres razas, los turianos, los salarianos y las asari, que son las tías estas azules con tentáculos en la cabeza. Los turianos eses, como Garrus, por ejemplo, es un turiano. Y los salarianos, que lo hemos visto poco, pero son como una especie como de insectoides. Es raro. Mira, aquí hay unos sobando, gente. Let's go. Uy, que no se puede hacer girito. Vamos a hablar con este señor, gente.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants. Commander? Commander?
Ah, bueno. Vaya. Vale, es importante que nos quedemos con la localización de estos bichos, ¿eh? Porque después los tenemos que ir analizando, no sé qué, en una misión secundaria, para saber más sobre ellos. A ver, es que no sé si dice algo interesante. No, parece que no, gente. Nada. Allí tampoco tendremos nada, ¿no? Nah. Venga, vamos directamente ya para allá, gente, y vamos a... Mira, ahí nos ha salido el Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Hemos llegado
It's a
educadamente.
matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that lizard.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Uf, gente. Bueno, vamos a darle porque no suelen tardar mucho, pero let's go, eh?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Muy bien, gente, pues ya nos han dado un montón de información. Nos han vuelto a hablar sobre los espectros, gente, que ya sabéis son agentes que operan fuera de la ley, no responden ante ningún tipo de gobierno, solamente ante el Consejo, como ya expliqué en uno de los capítulos anteriores. Saren sería uno de ellos, pero se ha vuelto un renegado y veis, se pone a mentir a lo bestia para intentar salvarse el culo. Y ahora tendremos que demostrar, preguntándole al Barlavon, no sé si os acordáis, en el capítulo anterior, el que estaba ahí, que movía el tema económico, las finanzas y todo eso. Y tenemos que hablar con él para... ¡Ay, espérate!
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Esto es un salariano, gente. Estos son muy graciosos.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Mira, nos darán pasta, tío.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Ok, gente. Pues esta es la misión que... Vale, ¿veis? Me dan 30 de pasta y 12... Está muy bien, gente, para subir de nivel y todo eso. Así que ahora sí que sí, gente, tenemos que ir echando un vistacito por todas partes, que no nos dejemos ningún cuidador. Hay que analizarlos todos. Mira, allí tenemos uno y allí enfrente hay otro más, ¿eh? Por cierto, ya hemos hablado con el Consejo y ya podemos movernos por los distritos y todo eso, gente. A ver, podemos... No podemos ni pasar, gente. Shepard está gordo. Está gordi. Aquí no había otro peacekeeper de estos, gente. Espérate, igual era allí enfrente, ¿eh?
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience. Commander.
Vale, no. Sí, aquí tenemos otro más. Perfecto, gente. Let's go. Vale, pues ya tenemos cositas que hacer, gente. Vale, vamos a echar... Bueno, espérate, esto... A ver.
When the Asari... The Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Eso está muy guay, gente. Este está bastante guay, tío. Ya nos estuvo contando que tenía dos nombres, uno el público, el otro se lo reservan para amigos y todo eso. Gente, y siempre intenta hablar con mucha educación y todo eso. Está muy chulo esto. Bueno, y nos faltó este.
Species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on. Fifth, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system, and encountered something never seen before or since. A species of spacefaring insects, guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, The Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Estos son de los que nos estuvieron hablando cuando hablaron de la historia de los Krogan, de la rebelión y todo esto. Estos fueron contra los que ayudaron en la guerra de Ragni. Esos bichos los veremos más adelante también. Vale, gente, vámonos a ver, espérate. Vamos a bajar de manera normal andando. Llevamos media horita. Todavía tenemos tiempo de hacer cositas, gente. Ya os digo, en este juego, aunque tiene sus partes de tiroteo, después ya en el 2 y en el 3, gente, se vuelve un juego un poquito más tirando al shooter. Pero aquí hay mucho diálogo en el 1 y todo eso. Es mayormente gran parte de diálogo y gran parte de shooter. La parte de shooter ya la iremos viendo más adelante, cuando entre el juego más en materia. Ok, gente. Mira, aquí tenemos ya otro cuidador. Bien, más pasta, gente. Let's go. Bueno, podemos ir por allí. Y aquí tenemos unos cuantos... A ver. Es que ya os digo, hay que tener cuidado. Ah, mira, este también podemos aquí.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? What's going on here? The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers. If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit? The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom. So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now? The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary. Who are the Enkindlers? Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech. Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Vale, gente. No tenemos la habilidad suficiente. ¿Qué cojones? A ver, Shepard. No tenemos el encanto suficiente, la intimidación. Vaya cagada.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged? Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Bueno, lo podemos pagar nosotros, si no es muy caro.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Otro gorrón aprovechado, ¿eh? Este estaría guay, ¿eh? Venga.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
A ver, diario. Ay, perdón. Vale, informamos a este tío y ya terminamos otra misión, gente. Igual nos dan puntito ahora.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Mira, me dije, me creí que me iba a dar pasta y digo... digo, igual lo recupero, gente. Vale, ya podíamos ir, eso, también a los distritos, gente. Mira, aquí tenemos un colega de estos. Vamos haciéndolo. Vamos a hablar con Barlabón antes de ir a ningún lado, antes de ir a los distritos a mirar el tema del... lo diré el tío este, ¿cómo se llama? El del antro de Chora, gente. O de Cora, como se coño se diga. Allí no había ningún de estos, ¿no? Creo que no. Por aquí tampoco. Y ya cuando vayamos desbloqueando ya nos podemos mover con esto mucho más rápido, gente. No tenemos que dar tantas vueltas. De acuerdeño. Vamos a hablar con él, gente.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more.
Vale.
I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with CSEC?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Esto es que me suena... No, nada. Vale, gente, pues... Vamos a conocer a otro de nuestros compañeros, gente. Let's go. Por ahí subimos el otro día. Vale, este es el que nos vendía cositas. A ver, espérate, por aquí no hemos subido, ¿no, gente? No, para nada. Esto nos lo saltamos muchísimo el otro día, gente. Ah, mira, y tenemos otro peacekeeper de estos. Let's go. Bien. Esto es interesante, ¿eh? Que después, si no, se nos queda alguno por ahí. No pasa nada, lo miro uno aquí, vamos un poquito al grano. Pues, tampoco nos vamos a pegar aquí encima de todas las chapas que tengamos que estar buscando mierda, ¿sabéis? Vale. Pues ya sabéis, tenemos que ir a la academia del CSEC y todo eso y tenemos que hablar con un montón de gente. Mira, ahí tenemos otro. por aquí se va a la tía esta, vale, de momento nada. También tenemos que ir al antro de Cora para eso. Vale, por allí ya pasamos. No sé si también estoy hablando con... Es que no quiero hacer muy coñazo el juego, tío. Pero no me acuerdo si hablando otra vez con alguno de la embajada nos mandaba algún tipo de misión o con el... Igual está Eludina en su... Vamos para allá, gente. Vamos para allá. Aquí abajo... A ver, vamos a echar un vistacito aquí abajo, gente. Bueno, espérate un momentito, gente. Llevamos 40 minutitos, nos da tiempo aquí a... A ver, espérate.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Gracias a ella. Esto no sé si se abría más tarde, gente. Igual es el de Ludina, ¿eh? Sí, es el de Ludina. A ver. Sí. ¿No? No. A ver, ¿qué pasa si hablamos con él?
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
No, nada, nada.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Sí, ok. Y aquí está el de los... Sí, el de los Elcor y todo eso. Ah, pero mira, mira. Mira, papi. Mira, papi. Espérate, no he mirado. Entonces, aquí a conciencia no lo he mirado. Y me parece que había uno que siempre me lo saltaba, que estaba muy escondido. Pero ese me parece que estaba donde el bar. Que está por el otro lado, gente. Vamos para allá. Eso sí, gente, las misiones secundarias y todo eso también lo voy a hacer a tope. Yo ya os avisé, gente, desde un principio. Aquí vamos a hacer una serie potente. Un full gameplay. Pirín. Venga, gente, las puertas me desesperan un pelín, ¿eh? A ver. Pero mira. Ah, espérate. Ah, no se puede hablar con él. Vale, otro más. A ver, con este se puede hablar. Human. Uy. Casi la cago, gente. Por hacer el tonto. Hombre, este es del... A ver, espérate.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Ah, bueno, ahora nos va, ¿no?
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Then can you tell me what you know about Garrus?
Garrus Vicarian? Good officer, very good in fact. But he needs to learn some patience. You'd think an officer of the law would be a bit more mindful of rules and regulations. Was there anything else?
Buen plano ahí, por cierto, ¿eh? Vale, nada más.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
No, digo, igual si hablamos con él. Vamos a ver una cosita. Es que había, ya te digo, pero me parece que en el otro lado, donde está el bar. No. Vaya. Pero igual en el bar sí que hay otro keeper, otro cuidador. Vamos a echar un vistacito. Vaya. Pues no. Espérate. Que aquí había una terracita. Gente era el que siempre se me olvidaba a mí cuando jugaba. Este me traía de cabeza, gente. Está tan escondido aquí en la terracilla. Venga, pues vamos a los distritos, gente. Bueno, 44 minutitos prácticamente. No nos va a dar tiempo a mucho. Pero bueno, por lo menos vamos viendo un poquito más. Es que toma mucho tiempo el tema de hablar con la gente para enterarte bien, que te den detalles, que después que ya no es solamente por el lore, que es principalmente por eso, sino es por el tema de que te sirve después para el tema de las conversaciones, te sirve tener cierta información privilegiada. Eso está guay, gente. Yo creo que aquí de esta zona del Presidium lo hemos cogido todo. Bueno, no todo, creo. No sé si había... Joder, perdona, gente. Bueno. No sé si aquí había un keeper, ¿no? De todas maneras hubiese dado igual. Ah, no, mira, está cerrado y todo, gente. Nada, vámonos ya a los distritos, vamos a echar un vistacillo, vamos a hablar con algunas personas, los que nos dé tiempo, y lo dejamos por aquí, gente. Bueno, todavía tenemos tiempo, ¿eh? Me parece que me estoy despidiendo ya, pero todavía queda... Todavía tenemos incluso 10 minutillos, gente. Venga, let's go. Tío, corre como si tuviera un palo... ¿Ya sabéis? Y aquí arriba había como una cosa de una bomba, no sé qué. Era una movida, gente. Esto lo del bolus. Y... ¡ay, Dios mío! Espérate, es que en lugares de los distritos no tenemos desbloqueado ninguno, ¿no? Vamos por aquí. Y es que me he confundido de lado, me parece, ¿eh? Y sigue aquí el cabrón, ¿eh? A ver, este le hemos dado también. Sí. Pues gente, a los distritos. Let's go. Mira cómo corre, gente.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe banks hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Pues hemos llegado a los distritos, gente. Let's go. A ver. Vale. Esto sería el flux y los... Mira. Es que es chulo, tío. A mí esta mierda de rollo sci-fi me mola un huevo, gente.
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Vale. Que hay que estar atento porque no me acuerdo. O si no sé si era en el 2. Puede ser que fuera en el 2. No en el 1. Mira, aquí tenemos otro bicho de esto. Otro bicharraco. Let's go. Nos tienen que quedar muy poco, gente. A ver. Nos lo ponen por aquí, ¿no? Tareas... Coño, son 20. Ojo. Creí que eran 12, de hecho, vaya, prácticamente. A ver, espérate un momento.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial...
Vamos a pasar de eso porque eso son como noticias. Pasando del tema, tío. Ya que en este no podemos saltar lo de mierda esta. A ver, ¿esto dónde lleva? Esto lleva... Vale. A ver, un pequeño mapa, please. El callejón, el mercado superior... Vale. Ahora sí, gente. Y por aquí... tenemos esta parte. Vamos a ir por aquí. Y ya de paso cogemos al cuidador. Por aquí hay una escena muy chula, ya veréis más adelante. Venga, ahí va otro. Mira, si a lo tonto nos estamos ganando un montón de pasta, gente. Estoy echando un vistacito para que no nos dejemos ninguna cosita. Eso verde no sé qué coño es. Lo digo. Mira, por aquí se va el flux. ¡Hostia! ¿Qué coño? Ya está, ¿no? Creo. A ver, vamos a echar un vistacito. Asesino, ¿sabéis? Yo de esto no me acordaba en nada, ¿eh? Espérate, pues antes de seguir por ahí, que quería mirar a ver... Esto me parece que llevaba a la otra parte del mercado aquel. ¿No? Sí. Tenemos por aquí un par de puestecillos, gente con la que hablar y todo eso. De hecho, antes de ir al flux... Es que no da tiempo. Vamos a ir al flux primero. Ah, no, este es el antro de Chora, gente. El flux estaba en otro lado. El flux es como un casino y esto es más como un club. Un club de estos. Ya sabéis, mira, tenemos ahí un montón de... ¿Veis? Está guapo, en verdad, ¿eh? Está chulo, tío. Vale. Creo que podemos pedirle cosas al barman, ¿no? Barman. Ser de los superhéroes. El barman. Ya está, vamos a dejar de mirar. Uy, uy, uy. Mira, esto es un Krogan, gente. Veréis qué voz.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Tía, puño, me voy.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Vale. Ten cuidadito, ¿eh? Mira, este es el Horking, este es el general Septimus. Vale. Es que me gustan un montón las discotecas estas así en el juego, sobre todo en el 2 hay una... El Afterlife es increíble, gente, y la música es súper... Se te va la pinza, gente. Vamos a hablar con este primero.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Vale.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for C-Sec isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink it, please.
Ok, gente. Pues no sé si me va a dar tiempo a hablar con el general Septimus. A ver, hablar con... Estoy viendo el espectáculo. Gente, pues lo vamos a dejar por aquí en el bareto. Continuaremos hablando... Ah, mire, podemos hablar con Jenna. Hostia. Vale, pues hablaremos con el séptimo y con la tal Jenna esta, que esta también me parece que era un... Uy, perdona, que estaba hablando con la mano en la boca. Podría darnos información o alguna misión secundaria, yo creo. Ya iremos viendo, gente. Como ya llevamos 56 minutitos, lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Ya hemos dado suficiente la chapa por hoy. Continuaremos en el siguiente capítulo, gente, que terminaremos de hacer algunas misiones secundarias. Empezaremos a reclutar gente para el equipo. Como, bueno, ya he medio adelantado un poquillo Garrus. No voy a decir quién más para no hacer spoilers, ya es suficiente con Garrus. Pero bueno, como ya no lo han puesto en bandeja, digo, mira, este va a formar parte del equipo. Así que nada más, gente. Continuaremos en el siguiente capítulo. Ahora empezará a ponerse la cosa un poquito más caldeada cuando ya terminemos de hablar con todo el mundo de la ciudadela y ya empecemos a movernos entre los planetas y todo eso. Entonces ya es cuando empezará un poquito más la acción, gente. De momento eso, Mass Effect tiene un comienzo muy lento, hay mucho que leer, hay mucho de lo que informarse para meterte en contexto. Si no, después te hablan de una raza, te hablan de otra y no te enteras de una papa de lo que están diciendo. Así que cuanto antes nos vayamos quitando todo lo que es la parte así dura o gorda del lore, ya después el resto son detallitos y tal, que iremos cubriendo poco a poco, gente. Así que nada más, lo dejamos por aquí. Muchas gracias por estar ahí, muchas gracias por acompañarme. Espero que estéis disfrutando de la serie, gente. Y ya nos veremos viendo en el siguiente capítulo, gente. Chao.